So much for being here. My father-in-law, Ernie Ham, had his birthday yesterday. Huh? 80 years young. So he's going to play a couple for us tonight. We love you, Ern. Happy birthday, buddy.
Nathan told me they wanted somebody to make them look good, so they put me up here first. This is my first time in front of a bunch of people. Little Johnny Paycheck song. Well, I can't recall one time in my life when I felt so lonely as I feel tonight. Feel like I could lay down, get up no more. It's the damnedest feeling never had before. Tonight I feel like an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. Don't ask me why I feel this way, hell I can't say, only wish this feeling just go away. Guess it's 'cause the truth, hardest thing I ever faced, and you can't change the truth in the slightest way. I tried. So I asked myself, son, where do you go from here? Like a damn fool, turned and looked in the mirror. There I saw an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. I asked myself one more time, just to be sure, son, where do you go from here? You know, not a nickel's worth of difference. When I turned around, looked back in the mirror, there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. Then it hit me. Why, that old violin and I were just alike. They gave her all the music, soon to give her life. Another Chris Christopherson's recent thing, singing this song. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I put my harpoon out from my dirty red bandana, blowing low while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers flapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally found a song to sing the driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, and all I said and done, Every night you kept me from the cold. We're near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, looking for the home I hoped she'd find. Then I traded all my tomorrows for one single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing worth is all she left for me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Buddy, that was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La 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 and Bobby McGee. La 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 and Bobby McGee. La 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 and Bobby McGee. La 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 and Bobby McGee. Thank you. Try another Chris Christopher. Or is that it? One more? Wow. Take the ribbons from your hair. Take it loose and let it fall. Laying softly on my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. I want nothing but your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I don't seem to understand. Take the devil, take tomorrow. For tonight I need a friend. Sorry. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. I want nothing but your time. Help me make it through the night. No, it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. No more?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ernie. Happy birthday, dear Ernie. Happy birthday to you. All right. 80 years young. Certainly doesn't look 80 to me.
Little Merle Haggard. The warden led his prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar play and friend do my request. Let him sing me back home with a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. And take me away and turn back the years and sing me back home before I die. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers there's one song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Won't you sing me back home with a song I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive and take me away and turn back the years and sing me back home before I die. Won't you sing me back home with a song I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years and sing me back home before I die. And sing me back home before I die. We got to get that chord out there, don't we? Good job, Ernie.
Either one, bud. Well, how much fun. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being out here. Yeah, we'll get you a plug here in a second. We're going to get Gary and I set up. And thank you so much for coming out. Boy, I tell you, this crowd.
Than me.
Guys look like you're waiting on something. I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. Let's see. I found a slide though. Did anybody see a little wherever you're sitting? There was a little metal thing about that long with a hole in it. You can put your finger in it and play slide guitar on it. You don't happen to have one on you, do you?
He was in the back. He found a bottle.
Everybody here, somebody would have that on them. Well, my name is Gary Burbank.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Steve, too loud? Little hot, and he needs more?
Got it. I've always needed more. That's not me. No, that wasn't me. Most of what we're going to be doing is, and not most of, we back about 3 years ago, Nathan, myself, and about 5 other guys in Cincinnati decided to open do a charity to help musicians and promote people coming out and playing and seeing live music. So as we did that, we put a band together, recorded a CD, and it turned out really, really good. And so for about 2 years, we helped out this group called Play It Forward. A little play on words from Pay It Forward. And so when it was over and we had played all these places, I'm a drummer actually, and out of Memphis, Tennessee, and I bet you nobody in this room remembers the Marquees? Yeah, one person. I was your third drummer. after the other two guys got drunk and whatever, I don't know. But it's very difficult to get money for musicians when you're trying to put that all together. As it turns out, people watching TV, they're going to contribute to something, and they're not going to contribute to musicians. So we thought we'd just play a lot of gigs and make some money. What we do basically is we can't take care of your insurance the rest of your life, but we can if you're playing and you smash your fingers on a car door because you're drunk, probably. And but it doesn't matter.
I think that actually happened.
We'll pay for your rent for 6 months or something like that. So we did all that stuff, and then Nathan took off with his own band, and you were number 17 on what was that?
I was?
Yeah, number 17.
That sounds high.
iTunes.
It sounds high. Sounds good. Yeah, I was. I got real lucky on that. Is that making any noise for you?
This, see, I'm from Memphis. Really, being from Memphis, you can't help but play like Carl Perkins.
Mr. Gary Burbank, everybody. I don't know if you know who you're looking at right there.
This song is about a guy that overestimated himself in a bar. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation, had one too many beers, and all of a sudden thought that all of the women in the bar were just crazy about you. Anybody? Well, this happened, didn't really happen to anybody. Here's the story. When you go 10 miles down the county road, you hang a left at the light. Highway 10, a half a mile ahead, you're gonna to your right. There's a rickety bridge over the creek. You drive to the top of the hill. There's a big red barn and a caution light left on Whipper. Last night you captivated me, and I just had a couple of beers. When your friend excused himself, my mission was clear. I made my way across the bar. I looked deep down into your eye. I said, baby, this may sound sudden, but I want you to be my bride. You took a napkin from the bar, but you knew we had made a connection. You rolled it down real fast, boy, he came back, handed me these directions. You go 10 miles down the county road, you hang a left at the light. Highway 10, a half a mile ahead, you want a man to your right. Get it red, drive to the top of the hill. It's a big red barn and a caution light left on Whipper Wheel. Wrote this down, you said it was bound to lead me to your door. Now driving round and around like some sad-ass clown. I think I've been here before. Well, I'm feeling so bad, I think I've been had. I'm driving to the top of the hill. There's that damn barn in the caution light. I'm left on Whipper. I'm left on Whipper. Left on Whipper. Well, left on Whipper. 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 Guy was driving around. She didn't give him the right address. Can you believe a woman treat a man like that?
I love that.
Like
You wrote it down right as he came back to sit down with me. And now he's just looking at the directions. It doesn't seem to ever get him there.
How many of y'all been down on the rainbow lately? Again, the same guy that didn't know about the marquees. One of the things we put on the album, in fact, we called without anybody in the area. We're Cincinnati, Louisville, all up in there. That's where we were trying to sell the album for the good of the charity. And we like had, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm 77. I do that a lot. Why are y'all here? I've got to take a bath.
Where am I?
I got to take a bath, boy. I swear to God, I just went away.
No, just do a Gilbert.
My name. Anybody ever heard of Earl Pitts America? A couple of you have. You know what makes me sick? I do that. And I was up here when I talked about. I found this is cool because I was playing. This is also the other one's a slide guitar, so I got to change guitars. Nathan, do you mind? Yeah. Oh, you need to swap? Yeah. Well, you take over the mic. Just take that one. And we got to unplug. We got to unplug. And we wrote a song about. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Let's see if this works. It does work. I got it. Now here's what. This is a 1926 medicine bottle. For real. For a 1926 medicine bottle. And it's Owens Glass Company. Anybody here from Owens Glass Company? I think they all went over the rainbow to see Dorothy and Tony. Did you know that place? Have you heard of it? It's, yeah, how about that? So, and I was looking frantically for something. I said, well, my little finger kind of fits on there a little bit. We're going to try to do this tune that we wrote about the Rainbow River. Of course, we called it the Blue Run.
Yeah, our first record that we did together was called Blue Run, and Gary wrote a real pretty little song about it. We're gonna have to show you how it goes.
We can't do it because it won't stay up.
He can't hold it up.
We're gonna have to write it as we go.
So Gary was born in Memphis, and Elvis gave him a ride home one night. Why don't you tell him that story, Gary, while they get your.
You guys don't believe that already, do you? You're just like my wife.
That's stupid.
On the air, I tell this story once a year on his birthday because everybody got sick of it, so often people were always calling. Is it true Elvis gave you a ride? It was myself and a friend named David Welch. And we were 15 years old, somewhere, thank you. 15 years old, somewhere around there. And as we were hitchhiking, a black Chevrolet panel truck drove by. I look up, and I see this guy in a straw hat, and it was Elvis in the straw hat. And I yelled at David, I said, that's Elvis Presley. That's Elvis in there. And he's like, you're out of your mind. He wouldn't be in an old black truck like that. He would be probably about 20, I guess, at the time, 21, 22. And I thought, yeah, you're right, so forget it. And so about, 5 minutes later, maybe not that much, a truck, the same truck, pulls out in a street down from us. I said, man, that's Elvis. He's going to give us a ride. And he goes past us, see Elvis, and he pulls over, and we started running, See who could be the first to be there. This time you didn't want to ride shotgun. You wanted to ride next to Elvis in the suicide seat in the middle because it's Elvis. So I jumped in first. I was faster than David. I jumped in, slid in right next to Elvis. And I was trying to think of something cool to say on the way. What do you say to Elvis? So I jumped in, I slid next to him, and I went, you're Elvis, aren't you? That's all I had. And he goes, yeah, and he starts talking to us about this and that. This is where we were going. We told him. And this is I'll prove it to you, it's true. So, anyway, what was I telling y'all about?
Oh, yeah, Elvis.
Oh, Elvis, yeah. So, he said, yeah, I'll take you guys there. And this, I'm not going to do the embellished version I do on the air.
It's the Hollywood version. We call it the
version.
Hollywood
Okay,
version.
yeah. Where Natalie Wood asked me to teach her to swim. That's bad. That's why I didn't do it. Did I? What do we? So anyway, Elvis is taking us to our houses, which is maybe about 4 or 5 miles away, and he's telling us about his movies. He hated his movies, and he didn't like Colonel Parker. And he said the movies just stunk. He hated the first two, although I think it was, which was the one where he was in New Orleans? You know that movie? It was like he liked one of them is all. And so as we're driving along, there's this girl walking down the street, and he goes, "Hey man, watch this." So we look up and see her coming, and as the truck goes by her, he leaned out the window. He goes, "Hey, baby," and she looked up and she's still walking, and she walked right into a telephone pole. I swear it's true. And Elvis is going, "Hey man, you see that? You said, yeah, let's go do it some more, Elvis." And so anyway, he takes us home, and in my neighborhood, there's always 1,000 kids sitting around doing something, playing, but as he pulled down the street, it looked like a ghost town. I mean, nobody there. And you're like, man, oh, my mother's not outside, nothing. And so as I'm getting out of his truck, I'm saying, "Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, Elvis." And
Anybody see Elvis?
Nobody ever came out. And so he took me home. He took David home. And so I would tell that story on the radio. And, of course, the story got bigger. And finally, my wife said, "You know, all the time you've told that story, I think it's a lie. Because you do it all the time. You start telling something, and then you add stuff to it, and pretty soon it's just embellished out the window."
I've known Gary 25 years. I've heard 17 different versions of that story. But it's funny, too, because Elvis gave me a ride last week.
See?
It was, I didn't even know what was happening. So, all right, so we wrote a song about Blue Run River. We're going to do it for you now.
My story.
You want to? Oh, is it not over yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez, man. Guy gets started on a story, and his partner.
What story is it, Gary? What story are we talking about?
Here's the end of it. We had a high school reunion. Carol said, "You're lying." "Oh, I'm not. I think it's true." And then I got to doubting myself. At the high school reunion, David Welch, the guy I told you about, was there. And I said, when David comes over here, I'm not going to say a word to him about this. Let's see if he brings it up, then we'll know it's true. And David came over. "How you doing?" And pretty soon he goes, "Hey, remember that time Elvis picked us up?" And my wife fainted. Like, my God, that is true. And now, right there, now here's where I go into the lies. But we don't need that. You guys don't want to hear any lies.
Oh, yeah. There was just a couple of them in there, that's all.
Okay, we'll do the Blue Run.
I don't remember that song.
Let me see if I can make this thing work.
The Lie song? You guys hear that okay out there? Can you turn you up a little bit?
It's not really working. Nathan, you got to do a song because I can't do this.
Roll on down, float my troubles away. Won't you float my troubles away?
find me a rope to swim. Splash me up some fun. A turtle dives for cover. A little gator slides across the grass. And in the weeds below, a little cagey bass. Roll on down, yeah, yeah, yeah. Roll on down to the wind, the good cheese. Roll on down, yeah, yeah. Roll on down, throw my troubles away. Big river, won't you float my troubles away? Long ago, the Indians and the phosphate miners all lived their lives and little rivers blue. Reflections of the past when the moonlight comes, feel their story crystal clear blue. Roll on down, yeah. Roll on down to the wind, good cheese. Oh, yeah. Roll on down, oh yeah. Roll on down, throw my troubles away. Big river, won't you float my troubles away? Hey, man. Sorry about the little flub up in the middle, but that damn thing didn't work.
So Gary and I did all kinds of wonderful stuff about, I don't know, 10 years ago when we formed that group. And the culmination of it all was this huge benefit we had right across the river with Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton. So the best story about all of that, while Gary's changing here, our guitar player, this virtuoso, he's played here a few times with me, Chris Lute, is backstage. And he's trying to find some reason to talk to Peter Frampton. So finally he walks up with his guitar. Mr. Frampton, if you don't mind, sign my thing. Frampton signs his beautiful Paul Reed Smith, and he chatters with him 5-10 minutes and then walks away. And I caught him around the corner, and I saw him doing this. What are you doing? I'm rubbing that off. I don't want that on my guitar. And it's Peter Frampton, man. So.
Doesn't matter to these guys.
I just wanted an excuse to talk to him. He said,
He was a guy that Timmy Goshorn saw play. And us old guys were standing there watching to the young guys that, I'm not a real player, but he was a real player. And he looked at this guy playing, the guy, and he goes, I think it's finger chopping time. And these young boys.
Finger chopping time.
Yeah.
You got any sound on that?
Huh? I'll explain this.
Yeah, you probably should. We played this out in Hawthorne one night and about got shot.
Anybody know about Hawthorne? You know where Hawthorne is, right? It's a great place. And Frogs is a really nice place. But Nathan insisted that we play this one song that I had written. No, I did. We didn't know we were supposedly the big act, But we had some of the good players with us and everything. So we get up, and I had my little thing that time, and we get up and we start to talk about this and that and finish it up there.
Well, he wanted to play a song we're about to play for you called White Trash Baby. It's a funny song.
Well, see, I'm from Water Valley, Mississippi. My mother would kill me if she heard me say I did it because of my youth.
But in Hawthorne, Gary, I said,
Hawthorne, that's step up, man.
We took a sand road to another sand road, took a left on a sand road, and it finally ended up on a sand road with a lake that didn't exist. And I heard banjo music.
Okay, but we did it anyway.
And you're about to hear some more banjo music in a little
we
bit.
got out of it alive. And here's it's a little tune about.
It was
things
probably
you
the
have to
best
go
version
through.
we ever did.
Huh? What now?
I think it's the best version we ever did of it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. White trash baby in his underwear, gone screaming through the store. 5-day-old chocolate dripping down his bed. Your mama's got 5 or 6 more. Trying to climb into the shopping cart, but he can't reach that far. Even if he could, wouldn't do no good. Cart's full of PBR. Cart's full of PBR. White trash baby. Picking up the gum and chewing it off the sidewalk. I never did that. White trash baby. You're 5 years old and you still can't talk. White trash baby don't know his dad. He don't know who he called Pop. But baby, you'll see your daddy soon. Keep watching that rerun of Cops. He'll be the one with his face down in the paper. The white trash baby out in the yard, looking for frogs and toads. But mostly, all he'll find is flies. You see, baby's got a diaper load. Baby's got a diaper load. White trash baby. Your grandma sure looks fine. White trash baby. Well, grandma's only 29. Thank you. I'll put that right back up here in case I miss it. But I got it. I ain't done.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. This next verse, though, is a bit esoteric. Someone told me that's esoteric. I didn't know what that meant. Okay, yeah. So, but nevertheless, if you think it's esoteric, you can laugh. But if you don't, just let it go. Okay, ready? Sitting around dinner with mom and sis, cousins, brothers, uncles, and Aunt Mabel. But don't worry, there's enough food for everyone. There's only 3 people at the table. 3 people at the table. I like you when it's going. That's how I was.
You almost should do that one again.
Only. Okay, one more time. So you listen closer. Remember, it's
heady.
Yeah, you're all over it. Okay, here we go. We got sitting around dinner with mom and sis, cousins, uncles, brothers, and Aunt Mabel. But don't worry, there's enough food for everyone. There's only 3 people at the table. And I got 3 people at the table. Now here's the worst one. I'm almost ready to quit. Here's one that they ran us out of Hawthorne for. White trash baby don't get much love. His family don't mean to be cruel. Don't worry, baby. You get your loving from the janitor at school. But if you do well, you might hold off. You might hold off until white trash 5th grade. White trash baby. Thankfully for you guys, I'm done. It was fun, though. I appreciate you guys coming out. white trash, baby. I actually have songs that. That's it. Everybody would challenge me. Can't you write a normal song? What was that one?
We got some good ones.
We actually did, didn't
You wanna play Facebook?
Huh?
Are there any kids in here?
What?
Gary and I wrote this recently. Some of you have heard it. We just have a few more minutes. You're all really here to see Joe's Truck Stop. These boys out of Cincinnati have come a long way.
You like them.
So thanks for sticking around to see them. I'm gonna do another song or two, and but you want to do Facebook real quick for them?
I don't have my capo, but I'll sit here. I have a good seat. I'll do the bridge with you and stuff. Okay?
All right. So Gary and I, we wanted to. We were thinking about like
What are you doing in it?
out of D. So we're thinking about like what about a lot of folks our age don't quite know what's going on anymore with the internet and all, right? So we were thinking about it like from the old Earl Pitts point of view, sitting in front of us staring at the.
And the song title is "Sit on My Facebook and Twitter."
So I said, well, I got the first line right now. I got the first line, Gary. It just hit me. We might have had a drink or two, and I said, never been a go-getter, but I ain't no kind of quitter. I never slept with the babysitter, but we do chat a lot online. Her profile pic was real nice. I thought I'd roll the dice, try to find a way to break the ice. Now I'm a friend on her Facebook page. Been online just a real short time. Thought I found a dream girl. I never thought I could fall in love with a girl that I met in the screen world. Internet romance, it's for me. It's the only way I'd ever get her to sit on my Facebook and Twitter. Well, we used to go out to bars,
Stay home and get online.
my homepage is like a party, and I can Google myself anytime. And my wife, she can't get mad at me if I poke the babysitter. I just tell her, sit on my Facebook and Twitter. Sit on my Facebook and Twitter. LOL until you OMG. Sit on my Facebook and Twitter. WTF, why won't you friend me?
What does that mean anyway?
This is my favorite verse right here. This is the best. You all can relate, right? Maybe not. Well, we Skyped and we typed, made a date for that night. I was all hopped up to meet her. I paid the PayPal, no, but she didn't show. Said if I'd meet her to tweet her. Then something went wrong and my hard drive fried. Got a virus, I couldn't delete her because she sat on my Facebook and she tweeted. I've been online just a real short time. I thought I found my dream girl. I never thought I'd get spammed and scammed by a girl that I met in the screen world. Internet romance ain't for me. I thought it was all glam and glitter until she sat on my Facebook and Twitter. Sit on my Facebook and Twitter. Come on, everybody. We'll LOL until you OMG. Sit on my Facebook and Twitter. WTF, why one friend. Sit on my Facebook. Sit on my Facebook. Sit on my Facebook and Twitter. Mr. Gary Burbank, everybody. Come on now. I mean, come on now. Oh, my. My name's Nathan Whitt. I thank you all so very much for coming out. Now, we just got a few more minutes. We're going to have Joe's Truck Stop come up. Cutler Spur, want to come up and do one? You're welcome to. Donald Cowan, a good friend of ours, Cutler Spur, has written some of the best country songs. See, we could have just had him do that for 20 minutes. But no, he's over here doing it off the mic, so. Mr. Earl Pitts over here, too. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
How about that? That is a legend right there, and a great guy.
Which one you want to do? Just one, and then I'm going to pull them boys out. They've waited long enough. It is 8 o'clock. What key you play that out of usually?
Is there any G&A? What's been cheating on us?
I can play it. Well, you tell me. What's the first line? That's too low, isn't it? Which one? Oh, he's good. He's good. I'm going to play along and sing, and he's going to sing. So we'll do it. We'll keep it easy. Oh, if he wants to play it, he can play. He needs to hold it in his hand.
I used to drink and forget, but sometimes I forget to drink.
So Donald has written, Cutler here has written a couple of the greatest songs of all time. You play it out of G? Play it out of G? All right. All right, we'll do it out of G. I thought you did it out of A myself. And he wrote a song called I Don't Remember Doing That. That's a good one.
And one that for our troops on the world's only military record label called To the Fallen Records called Fortunate Man.
And that's a wonderful song. But this, to me, is probably the best country song that's ever been written.
Well, I mean, if you look at the show and the way this thing's been going, everything is kind of got a little comical twist to it. So this will tell you a little twist about things that happen sometimes.
Yeah, this is the Wolfman, baby. I'm come through live from out there.
Well, buddy, we got us a dilemma. 'Cause your wife's not ours anymore. The other night at the neighbor's house, well, she was passed it on his living room floor. The next day I walked into Walmart and saw her leaving with my best friend Gus. I really don't know how to tell you this. I think your wife's been cheating on us. Your wife's been cheating on us. I thought with the two of you being married and all that she was someone that we could trust. I guess the greedy little woman wasn't satisfied because the two of us weren't enough. Hate to be the one to tell you, good buddy, but your wife's been cheating on us. Here goes the fiddle.
I went down to the local bar to get myself a brew. Well, who was there but our little angel? But she wasn't with me or you. She came walking in with my brother Ray, and she left with my cousin Russ. And all these facts have confirmed my fears that your wife's been cheating on us. Hell yeah, now. Your wife's been cheating on us. I thought with the two of you being married and all, that she was someone that we could trust. I guess the greedy little woman wasn't satisfied because the two of us just weren't enough. Hate to be the one to tell you, good buddy, but your wife's been cheating on us. Well, I hate to be the one to tell you, but your wife's been cheating on us. And it ain't right. It ain't right.
All right. Mr. Cutler Spur, everybody. Donald Cowan.
We do originals. That's what we do here.